And this is the second recorded appearance of Jesus. He walks with two men for the better part of a day from Jerusalem to Emmaus. And as he's walking with them, they have not recognized him yet. He begins to unpack the Old Testament scriptures and showing them Christ in the midst of those Old Testament scriptures. Wouldn't you have loved to have been on that walk with him? To hear him unpack about himself in the Old Testament scriptures? Well, it's been a long day and they've been walking a long time. The evening time is coming and they ask him to come have a meal with him. He agrees. They sit down at the table. Jesus takes the bread, blesses it, breaks it, and hands it to them. And the scriptures tell us immediately the scales fell from their eyes and they recognized him. The moment they recognized him, he vanishes. So why is this so important? Well, it reminds us as believers what Jesus did for us. When he breaks the bread, blesses it and breaks the bread and distributes it, what he has done for you and for me is he has had his body broken. He is the bread of life. He's had his body broken for you and for me, so that through his broken body, he gets distributed to each one of us through the power of his Spirit. It's the reminder to us every time we take communion that Jesus had his body broken for you and for me. He is recognized in his broken body. So why is this important? Well, I think for two reasons. First of all, his walk and the unpacking of himself for these two men in the Old Testament scriptures shows us that we can recognize Jesus over and over and over again in the Old Testament, and the Old Testament points us to him. The second reason it's important is because in the breaking of the bread, the two men recognized him. Jesus has broken his body for you and for me. Do we recognize that sacrifice, the sacrifice of his broken body on behalf of us, that how much he loved us by being willing to sacrifice himself? Paul tells us, do this in remembrance of him. That's the reminder to us that every time we take communion, we are to remember the broken body of Jesus on our behalf and recognize him in the midst of that. Let's celebrate the resurrected Jesus by breaking the bread together.